Hey, what is up guys, it is Mike here, and today I'm gonna be showing you my top 10 disproven theories in Five Nights at Freddy's. Let's do this! Up at number 10 is the theory that Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is a prequel. So after Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was released, there was a pretty huge debate in the fan community as to whether Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is a prequel or a sequel. Now, at first sight, it does indeed look like the game is a sequel, which I think we can all assume was Scott's intention, but then it was actually found that the game is a prequel for many reasons, but the main piece of evidence is that at the end of the game, the date on your paycheck says 1987, while the first game takes place in the 1990s. And now for number 9 is the theory that Freddy was actually the name of the previous owner of the restaurant, and that the mascot Freddy Fazbear was actually named after him. But more than that, the theory actually goes on to say that Freddy, the previous owner, actually is the one possessing the restaurant and haunting the animatronics. And there was even a whole backstory of how he died under mysterious conditions, and then the restaurant became vacant and got bought by this company, which is actually a really interesting and creepy theory that I enjoy, but unfortunately we now know that it's not true. I mean, now that FNAF 2, 3, and 4 got released, we know that the animatronics are possessed by the souls of the dead children and not by this mysterious Freddy. And now for number 8 is this theory that came up right before Five Nights 3 was released, and that is that people assumed that Springtrap was made out of other animatronic parts, and the community even nicknamed him Salvage. The reason for this is that in the second teaser for FNAF 3, you could see Springtrap standing next to a box of spare animatronic parts, and the file of that image was named whatcanweuse.jpg, which gave birth to a lot of assumptions. However, after FNAF 3 was released, it became clear that Springtrap is just a normal old animatronic and that he's not made out of other animatronic parts. And now for number 7 is the theory that Freddy Fazbear could pass through doors in FNAF 1. So the reason why people believed this is because when playing FNAF 1, Freddy Fazbear would sometimes jump scare you out of nowhere, even if you had both doors closed. This led people to believe that he can somehow just walk into your room through the doors, even if they're closed. However, that turned out not to be the case. You see, if Freddy Fazbear enters your room, he doesn't jump scare you immediately. Instead, he waits behind you for a random amount of time, and then he jump scares you all of a sudden. And now for number 6 is the theory that Springtrap assembles animatronics in another room and sends them to kill you. So this is another theory that sparked right before the release of FNAF 3, and basically some people theorized that Springtrap would actually build various animatronics and send them after you, which turned out to be, well, false. And now for number 5 is the theory that Freddy Fazbear learns from your behavior. The theory goes that in FNAF 1, the reason why Freddy Fazbear doesn't leave the stage on night 1 and 2 is because he's actually studying your behavior, and it even says that his AI and difficulty adapts to how you play. So yeah, pretty interesting, although somewhat far-fetched theory, I would say, but I gotta admit, if this was true, it would be so awesome, but unfortunately, it's not. And now for number 4 is that Golden Freddy was the suit used by the killer when he killed the 5 children. So for a long time, this was actually the accepted theory, and not many people really bothered to dispute it, mainly because during the events of FNAF 2, Phone Guy says that a spare yellow suit in the back has been used, which logically can be deduced to the suit used by the killer to lure the 5 children into the back room. Now, at that time, the only yellow suit that we were familiar with was Golden Freddy's suit. However, in FNAF 3, it was revealed that the suit present in the back room wasn't actually Golden Freddy's suit, but rather it was Springtrap. And now for disproven theory number 3 is that Springtrap is Golden Freddy. This theory originated when the very first teaser for FNAF 3 came out. The teaser revealed the face of an animatronic shrouded in shadows with text that says, "I am still here." So basically what I'm saying here is that people believed that this was Golden Freddy, even though it was Springtrap. And I have to confess, I don't exclude myself out of it. I also thought that this was indeed Golden Freddy, but I was wrong. And now for theory number 2 is a theory that I actually made a video on, and that is that BB is a hallucination. Basically, the theory is that since BB has no endoskeleton, plus Phone Guy doesn't mention him, plus he's not present in the minigames, indicates that he may be a hallucination, and also when he attacks you, he doesn't actually kill you, but rather only disables your flashlight, which was interpreted by some people like myself that BB may just have caused some psychological paralysis or something. But it turns out that this theory did end up being disproven, because if you look in FNAF 3 at the toy box with all the spare animatronic parts, you can see BB is present inside, which means that he is in fact real. And now finally for disproven theory number 1 is that Foxy did the bite of 87. That's right, probably the most known FNAF theory, everyone's favorite theory from everyone's favorite character, that Foxy did the bite of 87 has been disproven in FNAF 4. We now know who did the bite of 87, pretty much the biggest FNAF mystery has been solved, and it is of course Fredbear, who many people also believe to be Golden Freddy. The bite of 87 of course is revealed to us at the very end of FNAF 4, where you can see a group of children throwing our young child protagonist into Fredbear's mouth, causing him to get his frontal lobe bit off. So thanks for watching, guys. As usual, if you enjoyed this video, why not leave a like, and of course why not subscribe to my channel for more Five Nights at Freddy's videos. And otherwise, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!